metatheria and eutheria. Prototherians do not have a fully formed pinna. They have a rudimentary flap-like pinna, which is not very useful to listen to sounds. That is why platypus have electroreceptors in their beaks. They have a duck-like beak and they have electroreceptors over there. This heterodont, thegodont, monophyodont, diphyodont we had discussed in the previous class. This is the pattern of dentition. Okay. Okay, so now we will look into the most evolved class, the pinnacle of the animal kingdom, class Mammalia. Class Mammalia. Mammalia. Now, if I divide Mammalia into two subclasses, we get Prototheria or the primitive mammals and Theria or the evolved or derived mammals. Now, Prototheria. Okay, Prototherians are in the modern world found only in Australia. They are not found anywhere else. So, Prototheria, as we had discussed during the class Reptilia, there is a reptilian subclass called the synapsids. Now, the synapsids gave rise to the stem mammals, and these stem mammals gave rise to the proto mammals from which Prototheria has evolved, and they retain reptilian characteristics like they lay eggs. They are dioecious. Sexes are separate. Okay. They have internal fertilization, but they are oviparous. However, they nurse their babies using mammary glands. Hence, mammals. Mammary glands are there. Okay, they have mammary glands. They nurse their babies after birth by milk, mammary glands. Examples: the platypus and echidna. Both are Australian animals. They are only found in Australia. Okay, so Prototheria. Now, Theria can be divided into two infraclasses. Known as Metatheria and Eutheria. Metatheria and Eutheria. Metatherians are marsupials like kangaroos, and they are also restricted only in the Australian continent. They are marsupials. They have a marsupium or brood pouch in which after birth the baby climbs into the brood pouch from the vagina after birth, and the further development of the baby takes place inside that brood pouch. Okay, this is unique to metatherians and marsupials, right? Example: we all know kangaroo, wallaby, etc. They are all Australian. Now, Eutheria. Mammals other than the marsupials, what do they have? External ears or pinna. External ears are common to Eutheria and Metatheria both, but are absent in Prototheria. Okay, Prototherians do not have a fully formed pinna. They have a rudimentary flap-like pinna, which is not very useful to like listen to sounds. That is why platypus have electroreceptors in their beaks. They have a duck-like beak, and they have electroreceptors over there. And platypus is obviously aquatic, so pinna is not very useful in almost fully aquatic animals. It is not useful as per se. However, in some aquatic mammals we have pinna, like the otter, the beaver, in hippopotamus we have. Okay, but mostly it is not very useful underwater. Pinna or external ear. This structure is only useful to capture sound which are borne through the air. Okay, we have external ears. Body covered by hair. Okay, functional mammary glands in females, right? Metatheria also have functional mammary glands in females. Okay, now the bones. The bones have grooves or cavity known as Haversian canal. Bones have Haversian canal. Now, this Haversian canal is found only in the therians. Okay, Haversian canal. Though it is also found in Prototheria, but in the therians it is more prominent. Okay, bones have Haversian canal. This structure, the Haversian canal, is a classical diagnostic feature found only in the mammals. No other animals have this Haversian canal. And what is the role of Haversian canal? Haversian canals are tiny holes or channels in the bone through which blood vessels and nerves can pass through. Haversian canal. Obviously, all mammals are homeotherms with four chambered hearts. They have internal fertilization. Sexes are separate, as you know. Fertilization, and they are viviparous. They are viviparous. Okay. Also, they are heterodont, thecodont, can be monophyodont or diphyodont. This heterodont, thecodont, monophyodont, diphyodont we had discussed in the previous class. This is the pattern of dentition. Okay, and that's all about mammals. Now let's look into some orders, some mammalian orders that we have. Let's look at some mammalian orders. Okay. One is the hominids, like humans and apes. Canids, dogs, wolves. Okay. Felids, lion, tiger, cats, etc. These form the superorder Carnivora. Okay. Next we have the proboscideans. The proboscideans like elephants. Next we have ungulates, horses, rhinos, deer. Okay. Next we have the cetaceans. Whales, dolphins, and hippopotamus. Hippopotamus are very closely related to whales. In fact, ancestors, the Ambulocetus. Okay, from that animal, whales and dolphins. Whales and hippopotamus have evolved. So hippos and whales, though they are completely different now, they share a common ancestor. So they are grouped under cetaceans. These are the famous examples and the few orders of the class Mammalia. Okay, so that is all. With this, we conclude our chapter of classification of organisms. We had discussed entirely about the five kingdom classification, starting from Monera to Protista to fungi to plantae to Animalia. And with this, we conclude our chapter. Thank you so much for being with us. Stay tuned for more updates.